Live from WISPAPALOOZA, once again, CVTV. And right now, we have with us PLP. We have Brendan O'Boyle. Sorry about that, Brendan. You are the Western Regional Sales Manager. Quite an awesome title. How you doing today?
Hey, pretty good. Loving being here at WISPAPALOOZA. A lot of people, a lot of activity going around here. Talking to people about fiber connectivity. It's kind of exciting. People don't expect to talk about fiber at a wireless show, but here we are. And you can tell that the appetite is strong, and everyone here at the show is just willing to learn and exciting to work with.
So much equipment on hand. You got some here, got plenty behind us. Tell us a little bit about PLP for those who maybe don't know so much about it.
Yeah, so PLP is a critical infrastructure solutions company. So we'll make anchoring hardware of all types and sizes to hold cables up in the air or strand up in the air for aerial projects. We also make closures and connectivity devices for underground cable deployments, things of that nature. So that's on the communication side. On the utility side, we're also in the transmission and distribution markets. We're making solar products like ballasts for holding solar panels. And then we're also getting into the EV market as well. So got a lot of fun, interesting things at PLP.
I know PLP's been around for a little while now. Tell us about the history.
So PLP's been around since 1947. We've been referred to as preformed line products for our entire history until last year, where we went through a rebranding to PLP. And basically, the company was started by a gentleman by the name of Thomas Peterson, who patented helical preformed wire, like what I'm holding here, that we use today in our guy grip dead end products or strand splices or conductor repair. And so somewhere around the 1960s, we got into communications through our copper stainless steel closures that we still sell today, if you can believe it. And then in the 90s, got into the fiber optic closure market. And from there, the market obviously blasted off, and we went right with it. So you see a whole wall filled with fiber connectivity devices. You're seeing some ADSS hardware, all dielectric self-supporting networks. We also have solutions for multi-dwelling units and central offices and NIDs and aerial storage, and obviously the fiber dome closures you'll see on the stair steps here.
A lot of stuff going on there. Where does the manufacturing take place?
I am really glad you asked that question. So we manufacture our products in Rogers, Arkansas for a lot of the fiber optic closure and connectivity products. If it's something that's powder coated and metal, typically we'll do any metal bending or powder coating operations in Albemarle, North Carolina. So you heard it here first. We're a U.S. manufacturer. We also make things outside of the United States. We have wholly owned subsidiaries that are PLP companies. We make what we make, meaning we design the products that we build and we sell on the market. But as much as possible, we make and sell things in the United States.
Well, what sets PLP apart from some of the other manufacturers that are here? I mean, there are a few of them.
Yeah, I think it's probably that. So, I mean, especially at WISPAPALOOZA, there's not a lot of, layer one, in the dirt type of products at the show. There are several manufacturers, so if you're looking for products like that, WISPAPALOOZA is a good place to come. But what sets PLP apart is that PLP really started ADSS hardware, back in the 80s, realistically. PLP's been along for the fiber closure ride forever. As long as it's been in vogue, PLP's been a part of it. PLP is a company that started in anchoring and hardware solutions. So we work with the splicers, we work with the linemen. So we're definitely men of the people. We don't sell from the top down. We definitely sell from the bottom up. And we do make products in America. We believe that what we make here should live here in our networks, and we take that very seriously, and we do engineer, design, and build our own products. We don't license products from other companies. If there's a niche or there's a need or something, we will work with other OEMs, but ultimately, we design and build all of our solutions. We're not buying it from offshore and bringing it in here.
Speaking of a lot of these new products, is there anything specific that you want to highlight today?
Yeah, I mean, I would highlight the whole wall if you gave me time, but I'm thinking that that's probably not in the cards. As far as people from WISPAPALOOZA, we don't get a chance to visit as often as I would like on some of the physical layer stuff, but I would just point out specific products like aerial cable storage. If you take a look at like our slack loop products, anyone who's going to be putting network in the air, which there's plenty of that at WISPAPALOOZA, they're going to need to store that slack coil on something. So PLP makes a full line of slack loop storage brackets from 8-inch all the way up to 30-inch, both in plastic and aluminum, depending on the sizes. So I'd point out a product like this is something that PLP makes in really, really like large amounts and high regards, great pricing, great quality. So this is one product I'd point out. And then alternatively, I would point out maybe like these terminal closures, for instance, that has hardened connectivity baked into it. We also have products that have internal connectivity inside, like our ATC closure. We have a lot of aerial customers here at WISPAPALOOZA, so we definitely want to cater to them. Kind of dual chamber solutions where you can splice in one side, and then if you flip it around up in the air, there's connectorization on the other. So yeah, we have a lot of different solutions for customers that have a lot of different needs. There is no cookie cutter approach to outside plant, so PLP will not pigeonhole you into one solution. Come by our booth, check out all the different stuff we have, and we'd love to work through the solution with you.
Any advice for those maybe struggling with supply chain issues?
Yeah, absolutely. Buy early, buy often, and I would say pick your partners, and don't just go out to pricing to every distributor that you can think of. You're going to need to make friends. You're going to want those that pool of friends to be small. You're going to want to have people that are going to stock products for you, and you're going to have to consider to forecast and buy early, because at this point we've seen supply chain get longer and longer. And unfortunately, everyone here in this room, there's such a fever in the industry because we have BEAD money coming from the U.S. government, $42.5 billion, that's going to hit the market while we have lead times that are already in the double digits. So of course, it's going to get harder and harder to find materials come Q1 2024. So start making your plan now, buy your materials early, find a partner, and let's execute together.
And I got to ask before we go, Brendan, anything to look forward to with PLP in the near future?
Just working with us, generally. With PLP we have new products coming down the pipe, and so there's going to be a lot of great solutions even this day and age when, it seems like we're busy just trying to make everything and get it out the door. We're developing and releasing new products every day. We have new closure organizer systems. We have pedestal termination solutions inside PEDs. We have a lot of different fun new devices for MDU, et cetera, that are going to be available at the end of this year and coming in early next year as well. So yeah, keep an eye on PLP. We're going to have something new for you right around the corner.
All right, and if people want to go online, check it out, maybe learn a little bit more about PLP, where can they go?
It is plp.com. That's plp.com. And come check it out. We have everything put up there, even some new products that I don't have here at the show right this second. We have a lot of new solutions up there, YouTube videos, instruction manuals. So yeah, go to plp.com. That's where you can find all this great material.
plp.com.
plp.com.
Live from WISPAPALOOZA, PLP. This has been CVTV. Thanks a lot.